Hello, everybody. So, okay.
Let's go.
Let me adjust a bit. Okay, I think that looks okay. So yeah, is it live streaming? Yeah, it is. Okay. All check, all good. Okay, yeah. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody watching. This is RadioMMU, your ultimate multimedia tunes. Today, hosted by me, DJ Retro, and
Hey, DJ Malicious. What's up, everybody?
let's go. Isaiah, you look as handsome as ever. Thank you, bro. Probably sarcastic, but I'm gonna just take it positively. Also, thanks for watching. There's only like 2 viewers, so like, okay, nice to not be alone.
Aww.
Right. So yeah, what have we planned for today?
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna talk about pop culture in general. Yeah, it's
So we have nothing planned, lah. Basically,
yeah, just blur anything out of our heads.
we're just gonna wing it, lah. Basically, cause I'll be honest, lah, I'm just bored and I just want to do something.
Yeah, thank you for this, lah, bro.
Yeah.
I really did.
Oh yeah. I don't know about you, but for YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you keep your history, the watch history on?
Not that I'm aware of. I don't really check. Why?
So you don't check, so you probably have it on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I
so
guess you can say that.
me, right? I usually keep it off. I don't know. I'm not to say I'm a privacy freak, but it's like I just kind of did it a long time ago. But still, my recommendations would be flooded, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what happened right now is, if you keep your watch history off, you literally won't have a homepage.
Okay.
It will be empty.
Okay, you're gonna have to help me explain a bit more.
Okay, yeah. Basically, right. Let me pull up my. Okay. I can show you the camera as well. Right. See,
Oh.
that's my homepage.
Oh, I didn't know about that. That is
Literally,
interesting.
no recommendations. Now, I don't know why they did that, but I'm assuming is because, like, obviously, if they're recommending you something, then it's probably coming from what you've watched before.
Mm-hmm.
So if you keep your history off,
They can't offer you anything at all.
yeah, by right, but they still give you the recommendations, right?
Mhm.
So technically, they were breaching privacy, unbeknownst to us, technically. So like now they're forcing you to open up the watch history, which to me is like so leceh, man. So I'm just stuck to the shorts and subscription thing. But yeah, so how's your week been?
Oh god, yeah, it's not really different before degree actually. I just like game a lot. I started playing Genshin again because of the new update.
You play Genshin?
Yes, no touch grass.
Let's go. The 3 games of no touch grass: Valorant, LOL, Genshin Impact.
Genshin Impact, yeah.
But usually the thing with LOL is like LOL they're just fat, but Genshin Impact's like they like to touch. I can't say, but
They're like
you
kids.
yeah, yeah, pretty bad. But yeah,
Yeah, don't worry, I'm not that. Sorry, I'm cool.
yeah. About Genshin Impact, I don't play Genshin Impact because I just
I wouldn't be surprised. It's
yeah.
alright.
Nah, but I'm not that good though, to be honest.
I think I'm really good in a sense of strategy. I just button mashed everything.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Genshin Impact is where like you travel through different worlds and then like
Not
you just
really through
do
worlds, just one world.
okay.
It's like the
But-
difference is more like layers of the world. It's like underground and stuff. There's not really multiple worlds.
So you just keep going underground all the way to hell.
No, there's not much underground. It's still a lot on.
So it's like one
underground.
map, but
Mm.
huge map, and then you just do
very huge map.
because it's online, right? And it's story driven, is it?
Depends on people, but generally, yeah, there is an overall story for it, and it's still continuing to this day.
Right. So is it something like? Have you played World Zero? By the
World
way,
Zero.
okay. Here's the thing.
Maybe you're gonna help me a
I
bit.
do you play Roblox?
Hmm?
Do you play Roblox?
I mean, who doesn't? Who's never?
No, okay. Like for me, it wouldn't have been. I'm not a Roblox guy at first, but
What?
my friend convinced me. I've been like on and off playing it lah. Then he showed me this game called World Zero,
World Zero.
which seemed like
Okay, I think I'm seeing where you're going with this now. Okay, but go on.
it's like a Roblox version of Genshin Impact.
yeah.
So like my impression of Genshin Impact came from the thing lah, right?
Not really. Like it's things more like.
So it's not the same lah, right?
I think it's. I think a lot of people notice it takes some heavy inspiration from Breath of the Wild, the Zelda game.
So it's more to Zelda, but
Yes,
in a
yes,
multiplayer sense.
yes. Multiplayer. I don't- There's multiplayer. I can't remember, but graphic wise, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Especially the cell shading animation. Yeah.
I mean, it's just a free. It felt like a free make of one of those games lah. But yeah, I mean, aside from Genshin Impact, how's like your studies, how's the new semester like for you?
Oh my god. Yeah, kind of a bit boring. Not a lot of things to focus on. No final exam though.
Yeah. I mean, I keep saying this. I'm not sure if this will bite me back later on, but I keep saying that it's a honeymoon semester because you're literally doing nothing. You're like,
it's pretty chill.
I have three. We have three.
We have three classes.
Classes, no subjects.
2 academics, 1 coco.
No, it's two. Actually, it's two co-curriculum. Integrity and leadership is a co-curriculum
Oh, really?
subject. It's MPU.
MPO. Okay,
I mean, it's not
understand.
co-curriculum, but it's still it's just a pass or fail thing.
Yeah, I never really understood that subject though.
It's not really a subject. It's like, hey, we are gonna do an event. Will you
Yeah,
will you
right.
be involved? No, like
And then
okay
they
lah. Like
threw
I have
the
no
quiz now.
choice. I need the
Yeah, and they threw in the quiz. Now I'm confused. Is this a subject? No, it's not. Yeah, very exciting though. And especially Michelle Yeoh is gonna come.
No,
to
no, it's
not really.
no.
Not
Oh,
really.
you don't know about that.
Oh no.
Okay, like basically, right? Technically, no one's watching, but if someone watch later, for integrity and leadership, it's actually just like a combination of two subjects. One is integrity and the other is leadership. Integrity is like they just invited a SPRM officer to like give talks, and like you'll be evaluated out of 40, I think. 40 marks, and it's like quiz. Okay, that's like one side that's not involved. Then on the other hand, you have leadership, where like the project for us, at least for our class, is like, hey, we're gonna throw a huge event. So the entire class is the committee, right? So like there's like exhibition. I'm in exhibition. You're in?
I'm part of the unemployed group 2.
Oh, you're in. Oh, you're in second group.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
probably why I didn't know about it.
You tell about the video thing later, but so like.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. But where was I? Yeah. So the leadership, like they split to like it's like 300 students in the class. So we got 150 of them in the committee. I'm in exhibition, but there's like protocol, decoration, multimedia. It's like a huge thing, right? And when they initially pulled us in, they showed like the tentative for the event day, and they had the names of Dato Sheikh Muzaffar and Tan Sri Michelle Yeoh, and we were so hyped, like, oh my god,
Yeah,
we are
bro.
having like some of the most famous people coming to our university. Like, bro, Michelle Yeoh just got an Oscar.
bro.
Yeah,
Come
like
on.
she's like on the top of the
It's
world, right?
long overdue though. Very long overdue.
Yeah, exactly. So the fact that she's coming to MMU for a talk, like, okay, we were so hyped and all that.
Very, very nervous.
Yeah. So like there was an incentive to actually do this properly. Like you can't just you're not just doing it for the marks. You actually want to
Enjoy at the same time.
enjoy it, and also like the thing you're tasked with, you actually want to do it properly. You have the incentive because like Michelle Yeoh's coming, right? And then my team leader, he's in a like the group chat with the director who's like in charge of the whole operation. Apparently they only here's like the one I can't brain lah, right? In the tentative they put Michelle Yeoh, right? But after that, we found out that they only approached her and she has never replied actually. Exactly. Your face is what I made that day.
Man, that's BS.
Exactly. They approached her obviously, but there was no reply. It's a one-way communication. Why would you put her name in the tentative? Like that made no sense, man. So I was like, what the hell? Okay, it's not technical class, so never mind. Yeah. So Michelle Yeoh's off the thing, and Dr. Sheikh Mustafa, I think like he was in touch with us, but I think he said something like I think he has like conflicting schedules, something like that, so he can't come. Again, like I think it would have been better if they had confirmed they were coming and then only put the names, right? I think that would have made more sense.
And that kind of ruined the hype, though.
I mean,
No one's gonna be motivated again.
let's be honest, lah. Let's be honest.
Mm.
This person has gone to the peak of the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
What makes you think that when she comes back to, when she decides to give talks in universities, the first university will be MMU?
I mean, why not?
I mean, probably like Sunway first, or I don't know, I mean, after like few 2-3 universities, then they come MMU. Okay, I can understand lah. But terus come to MMU, that's kind of, that is very sasi baka to me.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate news, lah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the. Sorry, they left you blue balled. Yeah, exactly. They created hype, and then was like, since you're hyped, just work on it. And then like, hey, is she still coming? And then like, nah, she's not. Bro, my hype just died down. Now I'm just doing it for the marks. I'll be honest. I just want, as long as I got the clean thing, I'm fine. I don't really care about the event that much. Let's be honest.
See what happens now. It's just not that motivated anymore.
Exactly. But yeah, I mean, I don't really care about that subject. So that's a subject, by the way. Like literally just be part of a committee doing event. That's for me lah. Like your one, how the video, right?
Yeah, you probably like sort of like a short film on, sort of like you remember shit.
No.
You remember the video, right? They showed about like short film on integrity and leadership. Basically, we sort of had to do that, but in our own way.
Is it the one from the SPRM officer?
I'm not sure where it came from exactly. I just do it. I didn't even care anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's how many teams there? Like 20 teams? How many teams are in the second group?
I can't remember that.
Like 10 to 15, right?
I think so.
So
I have to check that again.
He has to, like, in his part, like the 150 split, right? They split it into like 10 to 15 groups, I think. So like each of 10 people, and then like make a video, and the best video, so called, they'll play it during the event day. So literally all 300 students are involved in the event, which is like insane for me. I've never seen a committee this big, even for like the actually big events in MMU, like WIN or what's bigger? Convocation is kind of big, right?
Kind of big.
Yeah. Even that, like, it never reached 150 people in the committee. Some people are just like, even myself, my job was just to contact the vendors for Canopy, and then that's all my job was.
That's really it.
Yeah, I mean, how do you give a lot of work to 150? You can't. It's impossible.
I don't understand. How does it work though? Like for the leader in the committee, like what's the work process there? I don't understand.
They just give the scope for what per committee. They just give the scope, and then they're like, "Oh, just do these things, and then you're done." And like I would say, like half the things are done, practically lah. Because it's just more of like contacting people and letting them know like, hey, we have this thing. Can you pop by, or can I buy this thing, or can I rent this thing? And then they're like, okay, sure, and then that's it.
Okay. Wait, you're part of what again?
Exhibition.
Exhibition.
So I'm like in charge of. They'll have booths on the day.
Mm-hmm.
SPRM would be the one from your guys as well. SPRM, then police, I think. Police, TM will come, obviously. TM, MMU, same organization. So yeah, don't know how it will go, but the way it seems is alright.
No, it's
like
like it goes well though.
Normal event lah, probably. So yeah, that's on that. So yeah, we have some topics in hand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We just saw the One Piece trailer, which like
looks goofy as hell.
I mean, here's my thing with movie adaptations of anime. I think it should never be. I've never seen a anime adapted well into like a real life thing, like anime movie or like show, you know.
Yeah, because a lot of magic relies on the animation, and when it adapted, it just lost in translation.
Exactly, like if you see like One Piece, a lot of it is like absurd. Actually, anime itself is an absurd kind of thing, because like, you know, things, even say like the comedy in like let's just take something like Demon Slayer, right? Demon Slayer. I mean, a lot of the Shonen Jump, they always do this. It gets serious when it's serious. The animation is very, very firm and tight.
Yeah.
But when it's like more to comedy,
They just fail at it.
it's like not fail. It's like, how I say, it's like everything becomes simplistic. It's like the art style changes, but it works because that's the mood and that's how you show the thing. Like it works because it's animation. If you want to directly translate that into a movie, into a real life thing, then it's kind of like, how do you pull that off, you know?
It's like very jarring, right?
Exactly, and it just looks so goofy. I didn't even bother to. I saw the trailer. Like, I'm a Cowboy Bebop fan. I really love the anime. 24 episodes, I think. What, you're not a fan?
I hate. It seems like very try hard. Sort of like, you know, Scott Pilgrim, right? Scott Pilgrim movie.
Huh?
Scott Pilgrim.
Sorry, can you say that again?
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Okay, yeah.
This one sort of like almost.
No, I'm not talking about the adaptation. I'm talking about the anime.
Okay.
You don't like the anime?
No, I was thinking about the live adaptation.
No. Hell, nah. Never that. That is just
Okay,
nah.
my bad.
Yeah, okay. I was talking about the anime. The 20 episode, I think. It's quite a short anime, actually. I like that. I really thought it was a fantastic, probably one of the best animes I've seen, honestly.
I really love like watching all animes. It's very good.
Yeah, but I mean, one unique thing for me about Cowboy Bebop is like most animes are like adaptations of manga, but this is like it was conceived.
It's on its own.
Yeah, it was conceived for the anime format, and I think it works. It shows it doesn't feel as like certain things may not translate well, but because it's like made for anime, I just think it's like it smoothens out basically. But yeah, I saw the trailer for the adaptation. I was like, nah, this ain't it. This is not. And then I think they took out one of the characters. I forgot what the character is. I love Stop. Me Too. Fantastic movie. Really. It's also based on a comic, right? Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, yeah, graphic novel technically.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, about Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, I just looked at it and like, this is gonna fail, and obviously it did. I think it's like quite a huge loss. I think they lost like millions actually, because like a lot of people did not, bother to watch the movie. I mean the show lah. So I don't know about the One Piece show. Have they learned their lesson? Maybe like, okay, we get why it didn't work before, but I mean when we looked at the trailer just now, it just looked like, looked kind of dead.
As far as like public reception goes, it's sort of like mixed because of the original creators sort of attached to the project. I mean, that's why it's probably different hype compared to like previous adaptations.
For me, it's like the fact that it was how do I put this? The fact that it was it looked nice. Like I like the set pieces, the cinematography. I think the choice of actors, I think that's not bad. They look the part. But like it's just moments like, again, I've not watched One Piece, but there's like this one character, who's like
the short, little sawfish nose.
Yeah, exactly, and it's like it probably would have worked in anime, but then I look at this, it's like, I don't know, it kind of looks goofy. I know that One Piece is meant to look goofy, but
it works for the anime, not live action.
Exactly, like the vibe is a bit different.
And you already seen the punch thing in the elongated part.
Oh yeah, like bro, that was so goofy. Like what?
And his stretch face. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah. Bro thinks he's from the Fantastic Four. I mean technically, yeah, Plastic Man and stuff.
Effects looks good, but very jarring. Not at the right place.
Exactly. So yeah, that's on. But other day also. Oh yeah, I forgot. Avatar: The Last Airbender, an example of adapting anime into a movie. technically Avatar Atla is not really an anime because it's not.
Western animation.
Yeah, it's like a Western take on anime, but still quite good though. And they did the adaptation. It just this ain't
They
it.
completely whitewash everyone.
Exactly right. Like you think at least for Aang, they'd cast
A very sort of like almost monk look like actor.
or at least an Asian lah. Like the minimum is an Asian.
That's way better
The
description.
minimum is an Asian, and they didn't do that. They're like, let's cast the white guy.
You can't even pronounce his name right. My name is Ang.
They changed Korra as well. Korra is sorry. No. Korra is the next generation, right? What's the girl's name? I forgot.
Yeah, we gotta search that.
Like the water girl, the water girl and the brother. Right, they found Aang, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot their name, but wasn't she also whitewashed? Wasn't she cast?
Yeah, very whitewashed too.
She was also,
like I said, a lot of them are whitewashed.
like a white character, right? I mean, a white actor. Let me look it up.
Damn, I should have bought my glasses.
It's okay lah, I think. But I can't really load it.
Oh,
right.
wrong avatar.
Yeah.
Wrong
Oh,
avatar.
yeah. We'll talk about that later. I think this avatar is kind of good. I mean, it's just a tech demo lah. Let's be honest. But just looking at the movie, oh my god, everyone's white, except for the guy playing Zuko is a Indian lah. But everyone's white. All the main characters are white. Fantastic. Yeah, make a story about Asians and then not cast any Asians. Fantastic.
Very Hollywood of you.
Sorry?
Very Hollywood.
Yeah. You know what's the funny part though? The director is an Indian.
Oh yeah, M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah. The Shyamalan twist.
I'm not a fan.
I would say his older movies are nice.
What was the part about the guy with superhero with Bruce Willis?
I forgot the name, but that was nice.
Yeah,
He made 2 movies with Bruce Willis.
Split. Oh my god, I love Split, especially James McAvoy. He's really cool. Like between different personalities, that's amazing, honestly.
I don't know. I mean, I thought his acting was good, but the movie in itself is a bit goofy lah.
Yeah,
here's the thing. M. Night Shyamalan, in his now career, is just goofy movies. A lot of it is just so goofy. I remember there was this one movie with Matt. Who's the guy from? Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg. The guy from Transformers, the worst ones, the worst parts of Transformers. There was one movie where M. Night Shyamalan had Mark Wahlberg, and it's like everyone's going deranged or something like that, and then they
because of a plant, right?
Exactly. What? How do you do that?
So bonkers.
What? Nah, this is BS, man. I almost swear that.
Whatever he smokes, I want it. I want what he smokes.
Exactly right.
Hate that. Must be a trip.
He got the gas stations.
No, but no way from the gas station.
And then he made this movie called Old. I think that's his most recent movie.
Yeah, very recent.
Which is
I didn't watch that. But
do you know what's the story?
In a sense, was it about being on an island and it just become old all of a sudden? That's the gist,
I think it's something like if you go, they're just hanging out in the beach, and then they go into the water, they come out, they're older.
Well, not complicated, but okay.
It's not complicated. It's just there's an aging process in the water, something like that.
It's sort of
so just go inside and wait. Let me see.
It's kind of like the rain from Death Stranding,
Yeah. Yeah, and the whole thing is the conflict that comes about, but it's just so goofy. Once you say that, once you establish that is the whole movie about, it's so goofy. People go in the water and then they just age.
So just don't go in the water.
Exactly. So a lot of goofy movies. I think the first step to making a good anime or any adaptation is to not exactly. I would say look at I think this applies to game adaptations as well.
What did she say? I didn't read it.
Not she, he, bro.
Oh,
But he says basically he's saying that the way to make a good anime adaptation is by not tell the same story again.
I think that's one.
Which is
one of the
like
steps.
you just have the core idea and then you make it something that is more believable on that format.
Basically just change the story, but they keep the characters true to themselves.
Exactly. Which I think The Last of Us did quite well.
Oh my god, I love that show.
Yeah, exactly right. Like the first 1 or 2 episodes stuck, and then it slowly like went away from the game plot, and it made its own.
It started with the 3rd episode with what was the Nick Offerman's character name?
I forgot, man.
Yeah, I think that's where it started to like devolve a bit from the original.
Yeah, but I mean that's how it works. Like that's how it should work, because like if you're just telling the same story, it's not gonna work. It's a story that you can only tell if you're playing it, right? So that's an example. That's a good like this one. Oh, it also said telling a story is a story from the world of anime from a different perspective is a lot more interesting. I think, yeah, I would agree with that as well. Yeah,
that's an interesting take.
I mean, that also gets people who watch the original anime or manga to actually like watch the adaptation, because like there's something new in the adaptation. Of course, there's gonna be those those nerds who will be like, oh, this is not from the this thing was not you didn't adapt this properly, and it's like, I don't know, won't watch the anime if you want. Why would you want to see the exact same thing but in a different format, which it looks more goofier?
Literally every live action Disney movie.
Oh yeah, bro, I hate that shit.
I mean that was alright, right? I mean, I just woke up with it.
I hope no one watched that part lah, especially Azrul. If he watched that, then I'm dead lah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how stressed it is.
Yeah. I think it's fine lah. I just try not to say that again. What was I talking about? What were we talking about? Disney adaptation.
Yeah, Disney live action.
Yeah, remakes, right? Yeah. Totally garbage. Why would, bro? How did Lion King made 1 billion?
I don't know.
People actually fall for that. People fall for the, hey, let's watch the same movie, but like way worse.
Yeah, they had a good thing with Tangled and Frozen. Like, why we want to deviate from that kind of focus?
What's Tangled about again?
Long hair. Princess
Tangled. Yeah. Yeah, that was actually good. Yeah.
Why
that was not an adaptation. That was like making new stuff, right? They didn't make
the just original projects.
Yeah, exactly. And like they just switch back to, I mean, it's just full cash grab. Like, have you seen Aladdin, the remake one?
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh, you did? Oh, word.
Goddamn.
Oh no. Oh,
Will Smith.
I like how they decided to change the most uninteresting part, which was the genie.
What do you mean uninteresting part?
Do you not? You know, right? They have a love character for the genie.
Oh,
do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that part, but it wasn't really that boring, the original.
No. In the original, Robin Williams is fantastic as the genie. That's like the best part, right?
Yeah, that one. That part really caught me off guard. Though. Like, he has a love interest all of a sudden.
Yeah, for me, it's like what I meant by I'm not saying the genie is the most uninteresting part. I'm just saying that why would you add a love character for the genie?
Yeah,
like why?
I'm already invested between his relationship and Aladdin. Why would I need another one?
Exactly. Like, why? And they like show the guy like leaves the genie life or something. Like in the original, they just kept it vague. Yeah, he became a human, but they didn't show like what happens after. Like some people hypothesize that the guy telling the story in the start could be the genie.
Oh yeah, I've heard that theory before.
Yeah, probably. Film theory by MatPat. Most likely will be
film theory.
And that's a theory, a game theory. Bro, such a nerd, I swear to God.
You always overanalyze everything.
Exactly, especially FNAF, bro.
And, Minecraft like so bad.
Bro, actually, have you watched? Let's finish that topic first. So yeah, basically remakes. Skip that.
Please stop.
Yeah. I want to go to. It now crossed my mind. Security breach ruin.
Okay, you gotta walk me through it. I've stopped watching FNAF after Sister Location. I haven't really kept that ever since.
You didn't watch Security Breach?
No.
By Markiplier, no? Bro, you should watch, bro. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I stopped the Sister Location. That's the last. I'm not sure. Like that's probably the last content I watched from FNAF.
right? Um, like you didn't even I know Security Breach is not that good, but it was kind of fun to watch people play because people were like raging over it
Yeah,
basically.
that's the idea behind FNAF gameplay.
Yeah, exactly. But unfortunately, they were raging not because it was good, because it was just terrible. People had to like, I think like Markiplier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you don't know anything about Security Breach, right? Like the events in Security Breach.
Yeah, yeah, probably whenever the gameplay watch, but go on.
Okay, so basically, there's a point in Security Breach where like, they give you 5 minutes
Mm-hmm.
to escape the place, and like Markiplier keep trying and trying, but it was literally impossible. I think it's actually is impossible to do the 5 minute timer thing. So he was forced to go like to a previous save,
Mm-hmm.
do some kind of unintentional glitch
Mm-hmm.
that allowed him to bypass the timer. So like the fact that the intended thing does not work is like, bro, what? Also like I think it's like 100 GB game, 100 GB plus,
Oh my.
and people can speedrun it in 1 minute less, 1 or 2 minutes, which like tells you how buggy and just an abomination the game is in coding.
Wait, was Scott involved in the project?
No, that's a problem.
Oh, it was not. Oh, no wonder.
Yeah.
I
See,
thought so.
because
I
this
thought so.
Security Breach is I think the first AAA game they basically Scott Cawthon like loaned the franchise to a company, and then the company did this game lah. But I think he only had like a advisorial position.
Oh, no wonder that. I can see why now.
I mean, yeah, it
So-
just I mean it was fun to watch Markiplier rage over everything lah, basically.
I mean, usual stuff.
Yeah, exactly. But about Security Breach Ruin, which is like a free DLC they released recently.
Mhm.
I guess there's a sorry for those who were raged out by the because it was expensive. I think like $70 or something like that.
Oh,
It was like Elden Ring kind of price. It's like I'd rather buy Elden Ring. This is like way better of a game.
Might as well just pirate the game.
Exactly. We don't condone piracy, but your own discretion lah.
You understand our motivation behind it.
Yeah. But yeah, about Security Breach Ruin, quite a step up, I would say, from the buggy realm of that thing. But also like the story just goes a bit weird because basically what happens in Ruin
Mm-hmm.
is the main character in the original game kind of becomes the villain in the DLC. Now people hypothesize that might not really be the MC being villain. It might be like a mimic, which is like it's mimicking that person lah.
Mhm.
Okay, but still kind of weird to wrap things up like that, I would say.
Okay, now I'm just lost now. Like years of FNAF lore just goes out of nowhere now.
Let's be honest, you can never solve the lore of FNAF. It's impossible.
Yeah, Mad Pet doesn't really help at all.
Exactly. We've been talking for a while now. You want to go for a short break?
Yeah, I gotta pray.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what time?
Oh, probably now.
Okay. Bro, you should have told earlier, man. So we'll be back after a short break, or whenever he comes back, basically, and then we will continue for a while, and then probably, So, thank you for watching. For now, we're going to a short break. This is RadioMMU, your ultimate multimedia tunes. See you in a bit.
It's me. What if it's me looking down on me? The world above must also be. This could go on for infinity. Color coded just to keep me sane. My world is finally starting to take shape. I press the button and it bursts into life. This time nothing will escape my sight. I see the stars and the planets soon follow. Expect to have the universe by tomorrow. Just sit back and relax, don't worry. The world can wait. No need to hurry. Color coded just to keep me sane. My world is finally starting to take shape. I press the button and it bursts into life. This time nothing will escape my sight. I see the stars and the planets soon follow. Expect to have the universe by tomorrow. Just sit back and relax, don't worry. The world can wait. No need to hurry. Getting harder to stay in control, but perfection is my only goal. Have to fight it 'cause I won't go back. I'd rather see the whole world go back to black. But then I'm blinded by this light from nowhere. This blue planet with life and an atmosphere. I look closer and I can't believe what I'm seeing down there. It's me.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. This is RadioMMU, your ultimate.
Multimedia tunes.
Let's go. So, again, back with your host, DJ Retro and
DJ
DJ.
Malicious.
Let's go. Fantastic. Yeah, so we've come back from our short break. So, we have, well, I have a story to tell. It's kind of interesting. I don't know, depends on person. I found it interesting. And after the story, we'll go into a discussion on bad movies / guilty pleasure movies.
Yeah.
So yeah. So before that, I'm just gonna show you this image real quick. Yeah, like this. Can you guys see this? Yeah. Have you seen this monkey before? I think you've seen it. Surely. A lot of memes.
Definitely a lot of memes.
A lot of memes popped up. Yeah. Do you know the lore behind it?
I'm surprised there's even a lore.
There is
behind
a
it.
huge lore. There's a lore bigger than FNAF itself.
Enlighten me. Enlighten me,
Okay,
please.
so story goes that back in 2011, okay,
Okay,
there's
fine.
this guy named David Slater, okay,
That's a familiar name.
yeah, David Slater. No, it's not. Maybe I'm not sure. So basically, this particular monkey, it's
Okay.
called a Celebus crested macaque. So it's a macaque, okay.
Silly.
And what this guy has been doing from 2008 until 2011, he was basically going to the forests of Indonesia.
Mm-hmm.
He went there. He went to like the place where these particular macaques were staying, right?
All right.
And what he would do is he actually like set up like a tripwire kind of thing, where the monkeys, if they trip over it, it would take photo of them. So it's like a trap, but instead of like obviously
Not
capturing
harming,
them, it's capturing their picture.
Mm.
So technically, there was no human involved in the taking of the picture, right?
Mm.
So like another example is like this. You see this one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like another example of the monkey, right? So it's just like the monkey. Practically speaking, the monkey took the picture itself.
Selfie.
Yeah, it's like a selfie, or it tripped the thing, and then it's positioned in a way where the monkey would press the thing and it's facing the camera, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so these images obviously got quite famous. People using it all around. Memes popped up, because it just looks so goofy. There's a lot of the old memes were like top text, bottom text kind of format,
The
right?
grumpy cat. I missed
Yeah. Okay. So, what Wikimedia? Wikimedia is like the media part of the Wikipedia Foundation, I think. So like it's just part of the Wikipedia organization. They actually put his image, because up to that point he was selling his images, all his macaque images,
Mm-hmm.
on like what's some stock images site, stock photos, all those stock images site, right? Like Pixabay, stuff like that. You're selling it on those, and Wikipedia just basically put that image for free on their Wikipedia site lah. So obviously you might be thinking, how can they put a copyrighted, technically a copyrighted image
Mm-hmm.
on like the internet just like that? Because Wikimedia is all like open source, like there's no copyright attached to it. It's like what they call that, Creative Commons.
Creative. I can't remember.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
you get what I mean. Basically,
Yeah, I
the
get
whole
what
thing
you
is right. He claims he took the photos. Technically, he set the camera and all that. Macaque pictures get famous, and then it like viral a bit. So he's selling those images online, and Wikipedia just suddenly just puts up the photo just like that without asking his permission. Right? Here's the thing. The fact is, there is actually no copyright hold onto the pictures. Why? Because the monkeys took the picture themselves. And as far as the US law states, anything that's not a human, if it's not a human directly involved in the
Public
process,
domain.
it'll become public domain. Yeah, that word, bro. I fucking.
Okay.
No, I didn't say the full thing. That's it. I didn't say the full thing.
Let's just pretend that never happened.
Yeah, let's not pretend that happened. Okay. Yeah. Where was I?
Public
Public
domain.
domain. Because there's a lot actually. There's like elephants who took pictures of themselves, dogs that took pictures of themselves. And so in this particular case, the guy was kind of pissed because he's like, bro, I set the camera up. I have to be the guy that's being paid. And obviously the court was like, nah, you literally said yourself that it's set up. So it's public domain. So Wikipedia actually won the lawsuit against him. And kind of the sad part is he tried to... Before that, he was a pretty successful photographer. Like, he's making a lot of money. But after that case, he had to pay Wikipedia for, like, you know, the legal fees and stuff like that. And when he tried to regain his success again, like, it was gone.
Oh, just everything just goes
Exactly.
downwards.
Yes, that kind of felt sad, you know, because, like, he had, you know, photography is like a very
Very
competitive and like cost heavy, because you need the, you know, like the equipment's
it's
very expensive.
setup lah.
Exactly. And so like the fact that monkey basically took him down is kind of sad. But
Very monkey behavior.
the fact why I'm saying this is bro caught in 4K Fox hallucinator. Let's go. Yeah, bro caught in 4K, free 4K by the way, so you can use it for your, you know, you can just look at Wikimedia, you can search up animals and stuff, you can just use it for your projects because there's no copyright hold onto it. But the reason I brought this story up is like in conversation with AI, people are talking about, you know, there's even the strikes and all that. You know, people are like scared about AI. There's one thing you should know: if it's AI made, it doesn't have any copyright. It's copyright free because it's just plucking stuff from other people anyways.
It's like a collage.
Yeah. So like that's on the monkey thing. So how much would you rate this monkey call law?
They're very interesting, but 4.5.
4.5.
Not perfect, but pretty good.
I rate it 9 out of 11. Okay.
Very out of pocket.
Yeah, very out of pocket. We can say out of pocket things, just no cussing. That's what's funny about this.
That's a very weird limitation.
Because like out of pocket, yeah, but who's gonna stop us? Anyone offended by that? No, bro. The Americans themselves laugh at it. That's what's so funny. Oh, speaking of that, have you still haven't seen Barbie or Oppenheimer, right?
Unfortunately, yes. I wish I had someone to watch it with.
You wanna go on a date lah, basically.
No, just friends.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I don't think they're playing in the theaters anymore. I might be wrong, but so like Barbie, the marketing team behind Barbie actually engaged in Oppenheimer. The whole, you know.
I mean, they're both under Warner Brothers, right?
No. Oppenheimer is Universal.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So Warner engaged in Barbenheimer. So they posted something like funny relating to the bomb, and the Japanese embassy or something were like, nah, you can't do that, bro, that's offensive. And so like they had to actually issue an apology and stuff and all that. And then apparently some Japanese Twitter people thought like, oh, since they offended us with the bomb, we should offend them back. So it made
9/11 movie.
no, exactly. They made they put a 9/11. They put the skyscrapers, and this Barbie is 9/11. But the thing is, they're completely unaware of the fact that the Americans like 9/11 jokes. So people were sharing it around and laughing at it. So it's like completely backfired.
It's just very useless tactic.
Yeah, right, bro. They more than anyone else in the world, the Pentagon bombing, the 9/11, Ocean Gate, like tragedies that affected Americans. The first people to make fun of is the Americans themselves.
They can't even take themselves seriously.
Exactly. It's like, bro, the entire America is just Ohio at this point. Like the
oh my God! Can we please stop with Ohio?
Ohio's virus is spreading.
I always feel very recoil whenever people keep saying that.
Sorry?
I was like cringe lah, basically.
Yeah.
What am I saying? Very off pocket.
Bro's high. Bro had the gas stations. I need to buy though. I need to try that gas stations sometimes.
Yeah,
Just trip on it.
I'm not high. I just look like this all the time. Very tired.
This is resting B word face. I can't say the actual word. Lost instance. They have no enemies. Yeah, I have no enemies. Do you have enemies?
Yeah, me.
You're your own enemy.
Yeah.
Ah, bro, that's like Batman, bro.
Bruce Wayne and Bruce Wayne. Yeah, Bruce Wayne and Batman. Yeah.
Yeah, bro thinks it's Batman.
Ultimate split personality.
Yeah, like the movie you're talking about. Speaking of that movie made by M. Night Shyamalan, which pretty goofy director. Let's talk about bad movies / guilty pleasure movies that we've seen. Obviously, what comes to mind for you when you talk about guilty pleasure or what's the word? What did I say? Bad movies, yeah. You know,
I think first come to mind would be like any Transformers movie under Michael Bay.
really.
Yeah.
I thought they were not that bad though.
Not no, like movie wise, not real bad. Plot wise, it's just really bad, but very enjoyable. In terms
Yeah.
of the CGI, oh my god,
Yeah.
it's very spot on.
You said the word, but I'll just ignore it.
Wait, what did I say?
No, it's okay. It's okay. Just leave it. Just leave it. Just
Like,
leave it.
it's-
Just leave
It's
it.
just so natural to me. I'm not even
Exactly.
aware.
There's something wrong with our vocabulary. It's just
It's just
too
so natural.
it's too natural to just say it just like that. Very out of pocket lah. I think that's like something we should stop actually. But yeah, Transformers. Yeah, that's it. Good. Like I remember apparently all the bombings are like real.
Oh,
They actually used a lot of practical effects.
That's Michael Bay for you.
Michael Bay is just like I don't know if you've seen a normal Tamil movie, but it's basically like there's no F given. It's just like, just give the people what they want. They want to see
let them do
flying.
their thing. Let them cook.
Yeah, you want to see flying. I'll give you flying. You want to see cars being flipped and burning. I'll give you that.
I mean, you can't really hate that guy if he gives you like really awesome scenes. You can't be mad at him.
Yeah,
completely.
it's just that he sucks in the plot department.
But when
you-
it comes to popcorn movies, oh yeah, he's the guy for you.
Nah, bro. Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is
Yeah,
your
but
ultimate. You
that's
want
a
an
good guy.
ultimate popcorn movie? Tom Cruise, bro.
Oh my god, Fallout. I never gonna forget the experience with Fallout. It was amazing, bro. Especially the Halo jump.
Oh my god, yeah. Halo jump.
When it starts to like shift in the IMAX, oh my god, that's.
You actually you saw it in IMAX?
Yeah.
Did you see the new Mission Impossible?
No.
Yeah, me too. I didn't have the time. But it seemed quite good though. I think they actually used the real steam engine or something like that.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was Tom Cruise. I wouldn't be surprised.
Tom Cruise was the whole thing, man. Like,
Damn, whatever happened to him after Scientology?
okay,
It
let's not
works.
talk about. Actually, let's talk about that. Tom Cruise is in Scientology, right? I mean, for me lah, like a lot of people judge that, but for me, it's like I don't care what your religion is.
Just separate the art from the artist.
Exactly. I always maintain that. Like, do you know Roman Polanski?
I think I have. Yeah, but go on.
Okay, I like his movies. I think his movies are fantastic. The one that comes to mind is Rosemary's Baby, which is like
Okay. No,
you seen Rosemary's Baby?
I think so. Yeah.
Uh,
I remember now.
the horror movie, right? Actually, I thought like it's quite good because it's like, it kind of explores the paranoia that women faced during the 60s. So I thought it's like really good. So I thought I imagined this guy would be kind of feminist, and then I found out his cases, and I'm like, oh no. I mean, his cases were so bad he had to leave the country.
Oh my.
So he's not in jail lah, but you found lah, like you can look up lah yourself what Roman Polanski did. Yeah, I can't say it because it's quite bad.
He's just very. Wait, what was the word? I always forget my word.
I'll just say it. It involves the R word.
Oh, is that like a fetish or did he actually do it?
Okay, technically at the moment it's allegations, but they seem quite strong lah. So.
Oh, it's allegation. Okay.
Yeah, but it seems quite strong. So it's like.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
as a person, he sucks. Like I'm just saying, he's a demon lah, basically, as a person. But his movies, for what they are, they're kind of good. They're pretty good. I can't lie lah. But as the person itself sucks. So yeah, like when it comes to that, it's like I agree with how you say that, separate the art and the person. Tom Cruise probably sucks as a person, but my God, he's just fantastic as a stunt guy, man.
Absolutely amazing.
Bro, literally like hanging himself from the Burj Khalifa, like walking across.
Oh yeah, I remember that scene. That's really amazing.
That's from the first one, right? Gross Protocol, I think.
Yeah, Gross Protocol. It's like 4th installment of the franchise.
I actually like ignore the first three because it's like it's not really like prime Tom Cruise yet, but Gross Protocol onwards, like Gross Protocol,
yeah.
Rogue Nation, Fallout, then Dead Reckoning right now.
Part
They're like
1.
really like how you say, like really peak Tom Cruise.
Yeah, especially Top Gun Maverick. You seen Top Gun Maverick?
No, I've not.
Oh man, yeah, it's a really good movie though.
I know it's good. It's just that I didn't had the motivation to go. Here's the thing. There's a lot of good movies that I know it's good, but I like the motivation to actually go out and watch. The only reason I went and watched Barbie and Oppenheimer is like the whole meme thing and all that.
I watch it for the
It actually
memes.
worked. Yeah, it actually worked because like now I'm curious like what's the whole fiasco about. So I watched both movies, which both are great by the way. I would recommend watching it sometime. Yeah, I'll see lesson. Don't worry, man. You can rewatch the recording to know the word. Yeah, policeman sleeps in his car while his car flies. Yeah, that's like an average scene in like a Tamil movie.
Mhm.
Like, I'm not even joking. There's like scenes where they, like, you drive a car, right?
No, I don't drive.
You don't drive, but okay. I think anyone with basic logic would know this. If you pull the steering, would anything happen to the car? No, right? They will pull the steering.
The car just flips.
Yeah, I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking, man. If it flies, it starts to fly. There's no ramp or anything. It's just like he pulls the steering, it starts to fly, and then the guy comes, like he swings out of the window, goes on the front bonnet. They call it bonnet, right?
Yeah.
And it's like he looks cool and all that, and then he pulls out a shotgun and he shoots the other guy. The car explodes.
Damn, the laws of physics apply to them.
But I must say it's pretty entertaining though. It's like these kind of movies are like the Transformers and all that. I think you just have to
Shut off your brain.
Exactly. Just leave your brain out of the theater. But yeah, Transformers, yeah, I would say. But I would say they're still good in the sense that you can enjoy. But what about movies that are just bad? Like they don't make sense plot wise. They also don't make sense style wise. Like it's just
You just laugh at just how horrible it is.
yeah. One such movie that I can think of is probably The Room, Birdemic.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the few movies that comes to everyone's head.
Oh, there's this one movie I forgot. It's an animation movie. I forgot the name. I remember John Tron covered it, but basically, like the whole thing was the whole like effed up part of the movie is that they were supposed to release it in 2003. They had a working movie at that point. You know what that was, right?
I think I'm getting somewhere, but go on.
Is the detective guy, like the detective dog, and
Wasn't the James Bond guy the one that inspired James Bond? Sean Connery, was it? The one with Sean Connery?
oh, that's a different movie. Oh, that was Sir Billy, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh my god. The fact that you know that obscure movie though.
Yeah.
I can rest easy now that I'm not the only guy who watched that abomination.
Yeah, that's how you know I'm a movie guy.
Let's go. But Bolt, no, not Bolt. It's a different one. The latest Transformers was cool though. I didn't watch the.
Personally, it's a bit mixed lah. CGI was very jarring at certain moments. Like, how do I explain that? Like, it's very out of place. Like not consistent with the environment. That's how I would say. And plot-wise, it's not that special. Villain, oh my god. But
I actually didn't watch. Was the gorilla the villain?
no, Gorilla's not the villain.
I think that was the coolest thing, lah. We have a
Monkey.
monkey at 3 a.m.
Though it is very kind of confusing though, because they can't really decide whether they want to be like a reboot or like a prequel. Yeah, I think that's probably what confused most people.
I thought Bumblebee was a prequel.
Yeah, I can see
Actually,
why. I won't blame you though.
Which Transformers movie would you say is the best? I would say Bumblebee.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, definitely.
It's like the one that's least insane and like kind of relatable, I guess. Cause like at I know this was good when like Bumblebee messes up the house, and there was actually repercussions to that. It was not just a funny scene.
Yeah, the effects of plumbing. Yeah, that's very interesting take on the scene.
Yeah, exactly right. But of course, you want to actually see the blowing up and stuff. You
I
have
mean,
to
be
see
honest,
the.
it's sort of like a modernized version of E.T. Like actually, if you think about it.
Right. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's not that's not far fetched, but obviously E.T. had like less action. It's more to
It's more
family
drama.
adventure and stuff, right? Yeah. It's
What's
a
going on?
reboot to be honest. Not really lah, cause it's like
They can't even decide.
Yeah.
The producer can't even give like a cohesive answer what it is supposed to be.
cause when they made the fourth movie with Mark Wahlberg,
Mm.
I thought it was a reboot, and
Yeah, me
then
too.
the Mark Wahlberg movies all felt like reboot. Then Bumblebee came, and then they said it's a prequel before the first Transformer movie.
Technically, they were planning to make it a prequel at first.
Right. And so like okay lah, like that makes sense. And then they shift that and then like okay, so is this the first time or is this after what's going on here?
Yes, but mostly because of the designs, lah, right? It can confuse a lot of audience. The
Yeah.
Bumblebee.
Right. I just oh wait. Was he a Chevy in the movie?
What? The new one?
Yeah, Bumblebee.
Camaro? I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Camaro. Yeah. Yeah, I think it makes sense because at the end of Bumblebee, he
Oh, yeah,
actually
scanned
scans.
the Camaro. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. But I think that it's just that it will confuse people if they didn't
Again,
catch it.
They thought it was a prequel.
Yeah. Have you seen Ambulance, by the way? Since you're talking about Michael Bay, right? That's his
I think
latest
I
movie.
have. Yeah, it's very.
It-
Yeah, the one about like an effed up robbery, right?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I think I.
Jake Gyllenhaal and
Was
the-
it son of John David Washington?
no. That was Tenet.
Understand it? No.
Yeah, well, basically a black dude. We don't know his name, sorry, but he's a good guy. I seen him in some movies, kind of nice.
The moral.
Oh, by the way, like I think he's gonna act in Blade. You know, they're rebooting Blade.
Wait, so it's not Mashallah Ali?
Was it Marshall Ali? I think it was Marshall Ali.
I don't think so. It was Mashallah Ali.
Let's look it up. Why not, right?
I mean, we have the technology.
Yeah. I like how like most of the podcasts they just don't look it up. They just like assume even though they can just check it here. No, it's not Mashallah. It's Yahya Abdul.
Oh wait, no, that's the guy
Matinto.
from Aquaman.
Him?
Is it? Let me take a look. Zoom in.
I don't think it's Aquaman, man.
No, in Aquaman.
He is. Yeah.
Black Manta. Okay,
yeah.
I remember now.
Oh, now I know why he seems similar because he was in Candyman and Matrix Resurrection.
Oh, Candyman, pretty good.
Matrix Resurrection, bad movie. Superbly bad movie. It's not even like good, not like guilty pleasure kind like Birdemic and The Room. It's just
A very
pure bad.
watered down version of the previous 3 movies, right?
Yeah, bro, like
Oh yeah.
why would you? I thought in film theory,
Mhm.
MadPat theorized that if they make a next movie, like he told way before lah, if they're gonna make a next movie, maybe they'll reveal that the real world that they all thought was also a Matrix. So like they were living in the Matrix is a simulation in a simulation. I think that would have been a more interesting plot, right? But instead they're like, nah, let's just redo the same movie again, but way more less interesting.
Especially the villain, how they recast him. Oh my god, it's very watered down.
Here's the thing, I like that guy. Like, he's from How I Met Your Mother, right?
Oh no, talking about the other one. What was it? Oh my god, I already forgot the name.
Oh, you mean the yeah,
Glasses guy.
Agent Spit.
Smith. Yeah, Agent Smith.
Agent Spit. Yeah. They recasted him. Was he different?
Yeah, it's a different guy. He's the guy from. Oh my god, why do I keep forgetting stuff at this moment? Yeah, but yeah, generally, yeah, different actor.
Right. And like, I just don't get why. I mean, first the recasting, the plot is literally the same thing as before, which is like why, right? And I don't know, like the fact that some people can say this is the best movie I've ever seen. I've actually seen people say
Wait,
that.
actually, seriously?
I'm not even lying. There's this like very liberal. I follow because he had like some interesting takes on movies, and he's quite liberal, and basically he said like I actually watched this because I think it released same time as HBO Max and theater, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it went online as well. And so like he watched it with his fam, and like everyone didn't get it, but he said he was crying at the end of the movie. Now if you cried because it was a bad movie except, but he actually cried because it was like fantastic.
Okay,
It's
that's
like-
a very problematic guy. I won't trust him.
Exactly, but he had like good takes. That's why I was following that guy. But he's like 1%, I guess.
That actually like
Like
the movie.
99%.
That
Like
even actually enjoy movie in general.
exactly. Like my dad is a huge Matrix fan, right? He was actually so
That's really
tempted.
cool.
He was so tempted to watch it in theater, but I watched it online beforehand. I was
Oh, you
like,
warned him?
don't
Absolutely not.
go. It's not worth the money. No, avoid it.
They just make the third movie more like a masterpiece now.
Oh yeah, exactly. If you think about it, the second and third movie kind of drops in quality compared to the first one.
Because they sort of like draw from the action away for a while. That's probably why it feels more like a downgrade compared to the first.
But the fact that felt way more complete than whatever 4 was. The fact that now that's how bad it was. I completely forgot that was a movie. That's the thing.
How did that happen?
I don't know. But I know one thing lah. Before this, the directors were, I think they
the
were,
Wachowski sisters now apparently.
yeah, sisters, right? When they did the first 3 movies, they were together. But for some reason, for the 4th movie,
Only one of them.
yeah, I guess that should have been like a warning sign. Like maybe the better sister dropped out, so like the worst sister was doing
I mean, I
the.
already felt that kind of when I started to look at the trailer, like how it looks in general. Like it feel more downgraded, like no filter.
It's not even a problem of downgraded. It's more like, why are you showing the
disrespect.
same thing to me back again? Like,
That's fair.
you know, like the first movie, they did the I know Kung Fu thing, right?
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
Keanu.
And then they show that kind of scene again in the trailer, where it's like he's trying to get back his fighting powers from that, like, you know, illusion world or something. It's like, why would you redo that thing again? It's like kind of pointless at that point. But yeah, that's a bad movie. That's completely avoid it lah. Even if you're a huge especially if you're a huge Matrix fan, avoid it.
Just pretend it never existed in the first place.
Yeah. If you want a good Keanu Reeves movie with the Matrix cast, go and watch John Wick 4.
Yeah, John Wick 4. Oh my god.
It's fantastic, man. That one.
John Wick, Keanu Reeves, and Tom Cruise. I trust them. Whatever movie they make.
Exactly. I'm not sure what Keanu's working on, but Tom Cruise working on the next, obviously part 2 of.
Obviously, it's part 1.
Yeah. Oh.
I didn't know it was part 1 actually.
Yeah. It was just part 1. So, part 2 might be more, you know.
More action packed.
Should be lah. Should be. God willing. But talking about Tom Cruise, I just remembered this. He actually wants to shoot a movie in the ISS, the International Space Station.
Oh my god, he's just not gonna stop.
Yeah, bro, he's just elevating his like his thing, you know, like he's not gonna stop. Like, bro actually wants to shoot in space. It's how much he wants to be realistic. Bro, imagine Christopher Nolan and Tom Cruise, man, working together.
Yo, that's a dream collab.
Exactly. You have the director
both of them like absolutely against CGI, more practical. Like,
But,
how,
like,
how amazing would that be?
yeah, like Tom Cruise, like, I want to do the stuff, and Christopher Nolan's like, I want to shoot the real thing. Bro, that would be like
Dream combo.
perfect, man. Maybe like the next Mission Impossible. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think.
Or anything
he
like
does do
I'm just
action.
so down for something like that. That would be so amazing. And the fact that Tom Cruise is already a fan of Christopher Nolan, so like that should make things easier to, you know.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, let's go. Hopefully it actually happens. But yeah. Any other bad movies coming to your mind? Any other bad movies coming to your mind at the moment?
Bad movies, just bad movies in general. Morbius.
Oh my god.
Again, movie guy.
Morb sweep.
It earned $10 billion more.
And then he said it's morbid time, and he morbed all over us.
You know what's hilarious though? They actually released the movie twice.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. They brought into the show. Tom Cruise would be one of the first people on Mars for a shoot. Honestly, he honestly would. But I hope he actually does the ISS stuff. That would be cool.
I mean,
But yeah, Morbius, man. It's the fact that through the memes they convince these people, the Hollywood executives, that hey, your movie is great. Like they couldn't read the room at all.
they're really gullible.
Oh, but you know the movie made money. It actually is a profit. I'm not even lying. The movie is a profit, cause I think they spent like less than 100 million, and they got back close to 200 million.
I mean, I can see the quality now in the movie. Think about it.
The fact that that had anyone going in the theater, like, what really would you just consume anything, bro?
I mean,
That's like so bad. It's such a bad movie. I actually didn't watch it. Have you watched it?
Unfortunately, yes.
Why?
I don't know. Like, I'm so pissed because my parents actually watched that over the Batman. I'm so pissed.
Oh yeah, it released at the same time, right?
I was so mad. Like, what? The Batman was way more interesting. Had good reviews compared to the Morbius.
Bro, the Batman is the GOAT, man.
I know, man.
Like if you played the Arkham games, which I know you did. Of course you did. Bro, it's basically technically not a actual game adaptation, but it did give me the vibe, like
Yeah,
that
especially
movie,
the costume though.
the costume, the
Especially
fact
the
that
fight scenes.
he had to find 12 bombs around the city. That's like a classic Arkham.
And you pissed off at the Riddler? Yeah, definitely Arkham essence.
Exactly. Bro's like doing a crime scene investigation and stuff. Like that's so dope.
Yeah, it's definitely a love letter to Batman.
Yeah. So hyped for the part 2.
Oh yeah, they didn't use Mr. Freeze. Like, they're focusing more on Bane now.
Is it?
As far as I heard, yeah, probably.
I just wonder what, cause have you seen the deleted scene with the Joker?
Oh my god, yeah, it's a very weird design. To be honest.
It's more like actually like morphed, like not morphed lah, like
Deformed.
deformed Joker.
I mean, I like the idea, but it's kind of a bit try hard, and actually, it's like they're trying to top Heath Ledger, but failed miserably in terms of design.
I don't know. I kind of feel like it's doing something like not the same as Heath Ledger. Heath Ledger was more like an anarchist kind of thing. This guy's just like deranged.
I'm fine with them giving sort of like the Hannibal Lecter dynamic with the Batman.
I think so. I think that's what they're trying to approach with.
Yeah, I like the concept, but the design not so much. If you change the design, I'll be fine.
I don't know, man. I kind of dig, bro. Cause like if you put a guy in a vat of acid.
I mean, realistic, yeah. I mean, come on, it's the Batman movie.
But I mean, bro, the movie is trying to be realistic. Penguin doesn't look like a penguin. He doesn't have that eye thing,
I mean, it does waddle in some scenes.
I mean, the penguin's like more like just a mobster than
like a mob boss.
Yeah. I mean, bro, Batman literally just drives a normal Batmobile and.
Oh my god, the Batmobile is simple but epic.
Yeah,
I love you, Matt Reeves.
And also the Bat bike. I don't know how to call it.
The
Bat cycle. Yeah, Bat cycle.
Let's call it the Bat cycle.
Yeah,
now.
the Bat cycle is just a pretty standard motorbike, but like with some Batman
it's
designs.
A weird design though. Imagine if he actually stops, he's got stabbed.
Let's not hope that happens, but yeah. Wait, some comments here. It reminds me of. I'm not gonna say the movie name. What you told about bad movies. Oh, yeah, Cuties.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Where are we going with this?
I'm reminding you of some bad movies. Yeah.
I can't believe I actually know that movie.
Everyone knows that movie. Do you watch the movie?
No.
No. Okay.
No, I don't want to. I never will.
You're not someone involved in lolly lah. So that's good. Yeah, bad movie. I'm not gonna talk about it because it's a pretty touchy area lah. So I'm just gonna leave that one. What were we talking about?
Batman. The last.
Yeah, Batman. Yeah. Batman's not bad though. Batman's pretty good.
Yeah. I definitely watch it over Christopher Nolan movie, to be honest. I mean, to be honest, from the Dark Knight movie, I watch it.
For me, it's. Oh, you mean you actually think the Batman's better than the Dark Knight?
Yeah, the Dark Knight. I usually focus more on Heath Ledger's Joker than the actual Batman.
Not wrong though. Actually, I kind of agree, but depends how the next 2 or 3 movies go.
I hope so. I hope
If
it does well.
for me, it's like if you want the action of Batman, you watched the Dark Knight trilogy. But you want the detective for Batman, you watch the ongoing series right now.
But it's not gonna be a huge mistake. You do yourself a huge favor.
Yeah, exactly. But not everyone's vibing with it lah. Like some people I know who like the Dark Knight trilogy. They don't find it as interesting. But I guess it's mostly cause like I can see cause it's not really a normal superhero movie. It's more to like Batman just being a detective. There's actually not a lot of
basically like the live adaptation of the animated series.
yeah, like BTAS.
A clear translation.
Because BTAS also like not much action. There's more like this investigation and trying to connect the dots.
Oh my God, Zack Snyder, another director, sound like Michael Bay.
Zack Snyder's kind of like in the Bay Area as well. Like
bad plot, but action scenes. Whoa, these.
Bro, his action scenes are so fantastic.
Like you seen the Justice League movie, the Zack Snyder Justice
Yeah,
League?
bro. Every like he just does a slow mo, not cause it's like part of plot. It just looks cool, and I respect that.
I mean, I've never really complained about that part of his movies. I actually enjoy it,
Yeah,
especially Flash. Oh my God, the Flash scene. Remember the Flash scene at the end of the movie?
yeah,
Where they do like the bomb, and then it phases. Oh my God, I love that scene.
yeah. It's fantastic, you know. But actually, another bad movie, Flashpoint, the Flash movie. Did you watch?
I think I did, yeah.
Why did he? Okay, I didn't watch the movie, but this was going around reels. Why did he put the baby in the microwave?
Oh no, it's not. It's actually reverse.
Oh, you.
It's actually reverse. No, okay, I see. I was actually saving baby using a microwave because he can't touch people.
Ah.
I mean,
I was like-
normal Ezra Miller behavior on set.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, the bro's trying to not beat the allegations.
Constant cases every time.
Ezra Miller is an artist that would say that don't separate the art and the artist from. I think you should combine in his case.
Like, honestly, it's the same. Actually, can't
Yeah.
lie.
So yeah, I don't know. But if he's really guilty of those things, I hope he goes to jail. To be honest, it's like
Yeah, it's very
pretty-
problematic. Oh my God,
pretty bad actually. The stuff is alleged.
it starts getting worse and worse.
The more you go inside, yeah. Yashwan says the CGI was bad as well. Yeah, the CGI for Flash was pretty bad.
It's honestly inexcusable. It's like very. I don't know when did it start even conceiving the idea of the movie. Actually, it's like a very long time. 2016, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so
Oh,
inexcusable.
actually, like talking about the deteriorating rate of animation, like the quality of CGI in the superhero movies. People keep forgetting that like they're basically underpaid. Animators are being more and more underpaid, right? So if you're being underpaid, I feel like no brainer lah that the quality will go down.
I mean, that's what you get for making franchise movies.
Yeah, but yeah, I think that's why like you see a lot of drop in the Flash, even EnM.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, that was quite bad. The CGI was actually bad.
I can't get the image of MODOK out of my head.
Oh my god, that was an abomination.
What
Bro, the fact that the comic MODOK is supposed to be like this super intelligent kind of guy, and then here
He's
it's
just whiny.
oh my god, yeah,
That kid just trying to show you he's better than you at everything.
exactly. Yeah, bad movie. Marvel, DC at the
Very
moment,
weird choice that honestly Kang for Ant-Man.
a lot of the superhero stuff at the moment quite bad, I would say. I'm just hoping James Gunn actually brings DC in the right direction.
Back on the track.
Yeah, I like the Suicide Squad,
Yeah.
not Suicide Squad, the Suicide Squad. That was pretty good. I hope DC goes in that direction. That would be nice.
Yeah, so far in terms of casting, looks pretty good for Superman. You seen the casting yet?
No, who's the guy? Who's the guy?
I can't remember. You can search it up.
Just
I think it's already official now for Superman and Lois.
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 Yeah. Family Guy. Family Guy is bad. Family Guy is good and bad Cause like
Earlier is pretty good, pretty decent, but lately it's just more like
No,
a cutaway gag.
for me, like Family Guy is funny if you just watch the scene, but if you watch the entire episode, then it's like you only laugh at one time and then you won't laugh
You just,
anymore.
I just really don't like adult animation in general.
Damn, I don't know I've never seen this guy's face before. I have no clue who David Cornsweet is. Yeah, do you know who that is?
I only seen like one movie. I think generally he has that positive, good boy kind of soldiers, Boy Scout kind of energy. I think that's a good sign, honestly.
I don't know, but for me, like Henry Cavill actually like
I mean, he's only physically embodiment, but Zack Snyder didn't really do him justice in terms of like humanizing him.
that's the problem. Like he looked the part, but he was not given the role that
No, he forgot about the part like humanizing him. They made him something like look like a god, basically.
yeah.
That's why it's a lot of people. It wasn't really a lot of people's cup of tea.
But you know who wrote the Man of Steel, right? You know who wrote Man of Steel? You might be surprised by this. Christopher Nolan,
Oh yeah, I thought he was the producer.
producer, and he
Okay.
co-wrote the screenplay.
Man,
Yeah, he basically Batmanized. If you think about it, there's a lot of dark elements in the movie.
yeah, I was.
I
I don't agree with that part of the movie.
he Batmanized Superman, who's supposed to be this more light-hearted side of DC. So like it was in his Inception is Inception. See, I used the Christopher Nolan word. Let's go.
But again, with Zack Snyder, action scenes they're pretty good. It's sort of like
300.
What Dragon Ball adaptation could have been instead of like the one back in
That's
2011.
a bad movie.
Yeah, it looks way better compared to that.
Really?
In terms of like action scenes now, I'm trying to convey. It's pretty good.
Man, that's a no. Oh, talking about bad ones. The Death Note adaptation, the 2017 one.
The Netflix one.
Oh, who was Ryuk again? Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe.
Willem the friend.
That's the only good part of the movie.
Oh my god, it's so goofy though.
It's such a downgrade. What's the main antagonist name again? Main protagonist, sorry.
Light, I think.
Yeah.
Like Yagami, yeah.
It's such a far cry from like being smart calculated guy to like
Yeah, because
basically
they
cat.
casted a white guy. That's the problem.
Of course, it had to be different.
Hollywood at whitewashing, never
Yeah.
separate one.
That's Netflix for
They
you.
always do. They always do that kind of stuff. Yeah. Wanna end it here? Yeah, you wanna end it here? You know, any other topics you have in mind?
I think we covered all actually, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of tired at the moment as well.
Or you want to go back? Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. So that's it from us, guys. Basically. Yeah.
See you next time, guys.
So this is again DJ Retro and DJ
DJ
Malicious.
Malicious.
Hopefully we'll do this maybe next week. Probably have another guest come, cause like one-on-one conversation, pretty hard. Not gonna lie, I'm not really a conversation kind of guy, so I need more people. Basically, that's all I'm saying. But yeah, I thought today turned out quite good.
Yeah,
Talk a lot.
Thank goodness lah.
Considering we didn't plan lah, it's just like we appeared, we just talk only, so it's like not bad lah. But yeah, so that's it from us, DJ Retro and DJ Malicious. We'll be seeing you. Of course, this is RadioMMU, your ultimate multimedia tunes. Bye-bye.
Bye.